concerned Nigerian citizens has called on Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPCL) to prioritize crude oil supply to local refineries, including the Dangote Refinery, over foreign partners. At a press conference on Tuesday in Abuja, the group expressed concern over reports that the NNPCL plans to cut down on crude oil supply to the Dangote Refinery from 300,000 barrels per day. The national coordinator, Obinna Francis, the group alleged that this move is part of a larger scheme to monopolize the oil sector and frustrate local investors.
Citizens have observed that for several years of operation, NNPC, now NNPCL, has had no achievable goals, priorities, performance standards, and criteria, even when there are clear governance structures and an enabling environment conducive to effective delivery. Instead, the country is plunged into unabated fuel scarcity, alarming inefficiency, protracted long fuel queues, citizen-unfriendly and intolerable inconsistently skyrocketing prices of PMS, which has led citizens into unmitigated economic hardship, extreme suffering and misery and poverty. Instead of working for the national interests, the leadership of the oil sector became inefficient and lackluster, consumed with greed and selfishness. The sector ran without any form of transparency and accountability, and the total absence of measures to checkmate these vices within the complexities of the sector. It is unfortunate that after gulping a colossal $1.5 billion from the taxpayer, the old Port Harcourt refinery is nowhere near being operational. Instead, it is clear that it is worse than the blending plant. Citizens are surprised that just when the Dangote refinery is taking off, under several NNPCL-induced controversies, the NNPCL hurriedly and suspiciously is said to also have commenced the production of PMS, insisting that the Warri and Port Harcourt refineries are now operational, and as a result intends to cut down the supply of crude to the Dangote refinery so as to share the approved 450,000 barrels. Citizens are worried and hence demand that the NNPCL address the concerns of Nigerians that vested interests after Dangote refineries and are bent on scuttling its progress. Furthermore, the payment for the petroleum refined products in Nigerian naira will reduce the pressure on the demand for US dollars or euros, and thus resulting in improving the Nigerian naira exchange rate to the foreign rate and foreign currencies. Dangote Petroleum Refinery is a game changer that is capable of driving the refining revolution in Africa, excluding huge value addition that will contribute to an increase in Nigeria's gross domestic products, GDP. Conservation of foreign exchange as importation of petroleum products will be eradicated. Generation of forex through export of finished products, availability of petroleum products, thus ending petrol queues and attraction of foreign capital investments. The refinery is the world's largest single-train petroleum refinery and is designed to maximize petroleum of premium motor spirit PMS with a capacity of about 53% compared to 20% by other refineries. The petroleum refinery can meet 100% of the requirements of Nigeria. Of all the liquid products, gasoline, PMS, diesel, AGO, kerosene, DPK, and aviation jet fuel, Jet A1. While 60% of the production of this petroleum refinery can meet the entire requirements of Nigeria.